Can I get a blue light?
Blue light. Blue light.
Welcome to another session, another night of Blue Light Specials. Man, the guest we got tonight, I don't even know. She come with so many talents. I don't even know what box to put her in. But I want y'all to give it up as I introduce Treasur. What's going on?
What's up? Hey, wait, ain't no box.
Y'all heard it. Ain't no box. You know what I'm saying?
How you doing today?
Good. That was an incredible piece you did.
Thank you. I feel like PenFlow and just it brings out literally the best in me because it just challenges me to like write on the spot, right where I'm feeling right there, and it's just like it's amazing. So shout out to y'all, like Blue Light Specials.
Yeah, so you know I gotta dive into a little detail about that piece.
Indeed.
So you spoke on like I felt going back to the ex and battling with that situation of letting it go, or keeping the routine going.
Yeah.
Is that something you battle with?
Currently?
Yeah. With a certain ex?
No, I don't battle with it because now you kind of know where everything stands. So I think at the time when I wrote the piece, which it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but you know a lot can happen in those maybe 2 or 3 months or whatever, and including just sometimes making a decision to take that space, and when you find out what you deserve and stuff like that, you may still love the person, but you just have to set certain boundaries. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm like the boundary queen right now.
So I'm glad you spoke on like boundaries and like what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like in a situation of a breakup with an ex or whatnot, is there certain steps to take to let that go? You know what I mean? Or do you have to go through that routine of going back to get to that point that you at?
You know what? I think it's I don't downplay the strength it takes to overcome real addiction. When I say real addictions, I'm talking about alcohol and drugs and things like that. But love is also an addiction, and so you also have to take steps, just as you would take steps to break yourself from any addiction. Yeah, I do believe you have to take steps, and because we're human, right? We may go back, or we may feel like we got it under control, and then we lose our control when we get there. I mean, it could be all kinds of different scenarios. But I know, with me personally, I think at the time when I wrote the piece, definitely didn't just shades of gray, I believe. But I think now we in living color and we know what's happening. And if it's blue, it's blue. If it's red, it's red. And I can't ignore those flags. But I also can't ignore the improvement from me or the other person. Mm-hmm.
So that draws me to ask, like, what are some of your boundaries, if you don't mind me asking?
What are some of my boundaries?
To keep you in that space.
So, I think right now it's no sex, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now it's no sex because sex is such a complicated thing, and even if we think we just the most savage female, or we the baddest guy on the planet, I think when you intertwine your body with somebody, you don't have control over those emotions that you have when it's over, you know. And I just don't even want to have to juggle through that. I want to be able to just be in my right mind. And if we have these different kind of urges, transfer the energy. Go to the gym, read a book, do something different. Go to do something. Write a song, write another poem about those things. You know, it's easier said than done. Believe me. And you may double back from that too, but the effort is what's gonna get you through.
So you spoke on PenFlow and how it enhanced your writing a little bit as far as writing on the spot. And just in case y'all don't know, now you do. PenFlow every Wednesday, Bronzeville, 7 p.m. to 11. Pull up, come holler at us.
Yeah, me too.
You did? But yeah, you talked about how it enhanced a little bit of your writing by writing on the spot. Mm-hmm. Now, what is some of your first like writing experience? Or can you explain your first writing experience?
My first writing experience was very, very long ago, maybe when I was like 9 or 8, because my uncle did poetry. I grew up in like a poetry-based environment because my uncle was a pastor, but he also was a poet. My dad was a pastor. And so words were always so powerful. I come from hearing powerful words from the time I was a small girl. And so I started writing just in my notebook and stuff when I was 9 and performing them to my mom in the living room and stuff. And it was just her. She only heard my stuff. My mom was the only one who heard my stuff for years and years. And so when I finally did get the courage to do some stuff, you know, in the church and even at certain conventions and getting mentors who were poets, I really started to fall in love with it because I realized it was the only place where I wasn't afraid, to be honest, outside of my music, obviously. But you know, when you meeting somebody or you going into a situation, you want people to perceive a certain thing about you, but when you have to write and you have to talk about what's on your heart, you can't help but to show the real you. So even if that's what forces me to do it, all right, come on, let's do it.
Church.
Yeah.
So describe your writing style in 3 words for me.
Deep. Real, because it's all real. Not everything is real, y'all. And honest. Yeah.
Do you have a process? Like you got a zen, you like candles and get to writing, or
you know what? I just have to feel it. I could be watching like Netflix or something. I could be watching like a series or whatever, and I would be seeing whatever the series was about. Maybe if I like it, I'll go and even write, kind of correlate that to me, because as artists, there's no rest. There's no rest in our minds. And so it's like I may be watching something and be like, oh, okay, I can relate to that. And the next thing you know, I'm listening to a beat or I'm listening to an instrumental and just writing. So it's just all about like just a natural vibe.
So at PenFlow, how we even came up with the whole blue light situation is, I feel like the blue light segment at PenFlow is when somebody resonates so deep with what you said, they want to hear it back. You know what I mean? And that's what PenFlow or blue light mean at PenFlow. But what do blue light mean to you?
Well, I remember when I first came here and that concept was introduced to me, and I thought that was amazing because sometimes you do hear stuff in the audience and you're like, wait, what? Run that back. And your poem can go by so fast. And so y'all really did it with the blue light shit. Blue light means to me just, like when I write, I'm trying to like have a blue light moment. I need at least 2 blue light moments in this. Like I just be, and if I feel it, like I just hope that they feel it the same way. You know, I don't like kind of like compete for like the blue light rather, but I love when I get that reaction because this is my real life, and it's like for someone else to resonate with me and relate to me, I think it's an intimate thing.
Yeah, so it's like a champion moment for you in this sense.
It makes me feel good because it makes me realize it doesn't make you feel as alone. Because sometimes we like to go through stuff alone. We like to be like, I got it, I'm good. But it don't really be that. We don't really be good. We can't do it on our own. So when we have a community like PenFlow and you saying some shit that may have happened to you this morning or last week, and somebody else is like, oh wait, run that back, I want to hear that. It's like, wow, okay, I'm not fucking crazy. Or yeah, I may be crazy, but she's crazy too. So that makes me feel a little better. So yeah, that's what I like.
Now, at the end of your piece, you hear the sweet voice. You know, you sing as well.
Do I? That's what I do. It's in me. Like, it's in my DNA. Again, going back to my dad, who rest in peace to my dad. He passed away this year, February. But he was a piano player. And my uncle was a drummer, and I played the drums as well. And so music, again, it's just been natural to me. It's just been something you grew up and you grow to love. And speaking of that, you know, we have songs dropping, guys, and some are already dropped. I have my album, my latest album, Night Owl, is out, but my latest single, Prove It, is also out. So I'm not a shameless plug, because I ain't ashamed.
No, hey, tell them where they can hear more of you at, where they can find your albums, and, you know, be all into you. Because I'm pretty sure they waiting in the comments right now.
Hey, listen, y'all know it's Treasur, a.k.a. Treasur Nicole, your favorite Scorpio. And you can find me at Treasur Nicole, at TreasurNecole. That's everywhere.
Y'all heard her. Well, Treasur, I definitely want to thank you for sitting down, let me dig into your pen and your life a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I want to thank y'all for sitting here with us too, man. And tune in that week. We here. Blue light special, you dig?
Thank you.